Hey everybody, it's Thursday and I'm Erin. You're watching RealTubes. Today we're talking about self-injury and self-harm. I almost didn't do this video. I almost didn't post a video this week, only because I don't really feel like I have anything to add to the conversation. The other girls that have posted videos so far have done a really good job in talking about the issues and sharing your viewpoints and experiences, and I can't say that I have the same kinds of views or experiences. I have never cut myself. I've never really known anybody who has cut themselves, so I can't really claim to know what it's all about, or I can't really be able to share, first-hand experiences. I did think that maybe I would approach the idea of self-harm in a different kind of way. So, because I haven't experienced the kind of self-harm that the other girls have already talked about, I'll talk about a kind of internal self-harm that I have actually experienced. Growing up, I was always very self-conscious, and I was raised in a family that we were all kind of go-getters, and we were all very involved in sports and activities, and I made all A's and everything, and so I learned how to put pressure on myself to succeed, and that has helped me a lot in my life, because I've been able to accomplish a lot of things. But when it comes to my body image, and when I was so obsessed with dieting and working out, that self-pressure really turned into self-punishment and became really harmful. I wouldn't respect myself. I would work out too hard to the point where it would be painful and dangerous to my body, and whenever I would want to quit or stop, I would always kind of beat myself up and kind of punish myself because I thought that I deserved it. I thought that it was like a sentence. Because I was fat in my mind, because I was fat, I deserved to kind of be tortured until I became thin. It certainly doesn't compare to the kind of self-harm that the other girls were talking about, and I don't claim it to be anywhere near that, but it was certainly detrimental to my emotional health. And that's just one example. Other examples would be where I would, skip dinner, and I would just be so hungry, but, I didn't think that I deserved to eat or feel good about myself until I was thin. And I think a lot of us do that in this culture. We kind of beat ourselves up internally because we don't think we're good enough. It is a form of self-harm, and emotional health, I think, isn't as much valued in this culture, and so I don't think people look at emotional health to be something as prone to injury as, say, your physical body. But when you think about what people do to themselves, how people talk to themselves internally, depression rates and suicide rates and that kind of thing, what must lead those kind of people to think like that? I don't know. I guess I don't really have anything else to say, except that, that's my experience of self-harm. Internal pressure, internal punishment, being kind of vicious to yourself. This is a heavy topic this week. I hope I didn't offend anybody by comparing this kind of issue with the issues that the other girls have talked about. I do think it's important to talk about emotional self-harm and punishment, but I don't claim to say that it's the same thing. On a lighter note, I am moving in a month. Yay! I'll see everybody next Thursday. I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday weekend. Thanks for watching. Down and out, I keep death at my heels like a
basset hound